Yo, what's up? I'm gonna go ahead and start you guys off early with the question of the day, and that is, would you guys rather be Jedi, or would you rather be Sith? I want to know down in the comment section below. So if you couldn't guess what today's video is about, it's Star Wars. Let's go. Yes, those are my personal lightsabers, and I do have two of them. I have a Jedi one and a Sith one. But this channel is mostly about pops, so I'm going to show you guys what I picked up this week. Now with this first one, guys, I had a little bit of help from my coworker Jake. He's gotten me a few pops before, so again, huge shout out to you, Jake. He picked me up the Target exclusive number 545 Haja Estri. Now Haja was one of my favorite characters in all of Kenobi just because of who he is as a character. If you guys haven't seen the show, I don't want to give too much away, but he is a liar, so take that as you will. Overall, I really enjoy this piece. He's got the little magnet thing in his hand. He's got his lightsaber on his waist, and the entire piece just looks really nice. It looks sharp, and it definitely fits Haja as a character. In total, I'm probably going to give this one an 8 out of 10, which really isn't bad. So a couple months back, Walmart had a series of exclusive pops, and they were all Darth Vader. What was so special about these pops was the fact that they are the art series ones. So that means all of them are hydro dipped, so none of them have the exact same pattern, and sometimes they can get a little stretched out and look a little confusing and even gross. But hey, that's kind of what you run into when you're deciding to hydro dip things. But to start us off with the hydro dip pops, the art series pops, we've got number 516, Hoth Vader. Now the color scheme for this one is really nice. I really enjoy it. I love the light blue combined with the white. The whole thing looks really nice. I love the scene that they picked, the pose that they picked with the lightsaber out, and like with all the vengeful fist thing, the action that they got, the whole thing just looks really nice. And in general, you know, I think this one is the second best of the 4 Planet art series ones that they did for Vader. And if you guys want to take a look at the back of the box, there is nothing special, nothing fancy. It just looks like that, and it does have this iridescent little logo right here that says that it's the art series. That looks really nice, but other than that, that's about it. And personally, for my rating for this one, I think I'm gonna have to give this one like a 6.5 or a 7. It's not ugly, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best. They could have done a little more with it, you know, maybe some more accent colors like of the facial features and kind of break up some of like the blandness that there is across his entire face. Next up for our art series pops, we've got number 517, Endor. Endor is one of the most memorable planets for the simple fact that they're surrounded by Ewoks, and who doesn't love an Ewok? My Wicket fans, let me get a like on the video. In general, this is a pretty okay figure. There's not really a whole lot else they could have done to make this kind of scream Endor, other than, you know, maybe adding an Ewok. I know that's a little much to ask, but I mean, to be fair, Vader in this just kind of looks like a potted plant, and I get that that's what they're going for is trees because it's Endor, but there's not like anything else to it. It's just that. So on my rating, guys, this one's gonna get a 4 out of 10. We've got number 518, Vader Bestman. This is the scene when Vader hires Boba Fett during the cordial dinner with Lando on Cloud City. So that is what the inspiration for this pop is. Overall, it's a pretty neat piece. There's not a whole lot going on other than, you know, the big like metal grates going across his face. And personally, I think that the hydro dipping on this one, I like how it's off-centered. I'm really glad that it's not directly in the middle and that there's some variation to this figure. And if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, you can kind of see it in there. His face, how it's like lighter orange on one side and then fades to darker orange, almost like a red on the other. It's just not in the middle, and I think that this piece is really nice. So, Bestman Vader gets a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have the Sith incarnation of Darth Vader. Unlike the last one, my absolute favorite thing about this piece is the Sith logo in the exact middle of his chest. I mean, you can't tell me that this one wasn't intentional. I really like the color scheme that they decided to go for with this Vader, the black, gray, and red, all kind of clashing, bringing out the highlights and the darker areas and the contrast. It just all looks really nice. And as you guys can see, this one is exclusive only to Target, so we've kind of switched up a little bit, and since this one isn't Planet inspired, rather faction inspired, they decided to go with a different retailer for it. So I'm kind of glad that they did that. It breaks up some of the value of all of these, and this one, Target deserved this one. I'm gonna give this bad boy a 9 out of 10. This one is super, super sharp. Now, you may be asking, Michael, dude, there's like 4 of the main planet Vaders. You only showed 3 of them. Well, guess what? I don't have the 4th one. I can't find the 4th one. It's Mustafar Vader. I really do wish I had it though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wish I would have pre-ordered these a long time ago. And that's today's advice, guys. Pre-order your pops if you want them that bad. It never hurts to pre-order, and the worst thing that could happen is the fact that they just cancel your pre-order. So, I mean, come on, why not? Last but not least, for this week's pickup, guys, we have none other than number 536, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the paint on this one. It's not the best. If you guys want to see what I'm talking about, it kind of just looks like the sands of Tatooine, and I guess that was kind of what they were trying to go for, I guess. But, I mean, come on, it's not that, it doesn't even look that great on the side of the figure, and since they're all different, this one's supposed to look the best. This guy right here, he's supposed to look the absolute best, and he still looks like that, which isn't hateful, but it definitely isn't the best. So I can imagine you guys already kind of know where I'm going with this one for my rating. It's lower. This one is probably like a 4, just like the other one, for the simple fact that, you know, what is this? You can't really tell what that's supposed to be. And like, you can't even see the symbol of the Jedi anywhere. At least on the side of the box, you can kind of see it on his face. So that is it for this week's video, guys. If you enjoyed, let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hit that notification bell so that you get notified every single time that I post a video. I've been Michael, and until next time, stay cool. Also, guys, don't forget, every first Monday of the month, I'm dropping a mystery box video. So if you guys haven't seen that one, it's going to be up here right about now. I highly recommend it. There's a lot of good pulls, and, you know, if you want to keep up with the new series that I'm going to be adding to my collection, that's a great video to get a pretty good understanding of how I'm going to be doing it. So, thank you guys for joining.